many couples deal with, is my partner or will my partner cheat? Well, there's actually signs that you need to watch out for. The author of The Marital Constitution, Dr. Jackie, otherwise known as the Marriage Coach, is here with more. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right, I'm excited that you may know the answer to this, but first let's talk about just why people cheat.
Well, first of all, cheating is just such a horrible thing. I get a visceral, gut-wrenching reaction every time, but people cheat for several reasons. One is that there's some sort of a void that they're not getting met, and so they kind of seek that in other avenues. And the other one is very simple. Some people are just cheaters. Males and females alike. They're just cheaters, yes.
Okay, now there's specific signs that we can watch out for. I think this is what people want to hear. What are some of the top 10 signs to watch out for?
Well, the first thing I would say is that you want to make sure that telecommunications are still out in the open. If your mate or your partner is getting phone calls and they instantly leave the room to take the call, they're changing passwords and passcodes, joining other social networks that you didn't know about before, those are signs. So you have 3 there to start with.
All right. Technology is a big thing. What are some other signs that we should watch out for?
Changing undergarments.
Either getting fancier ones?
Yeah, definitely getting fancy and also discarding them.
All right. Very interesting. Now, you always think of, with cheating, you hear about like the lipstick stain, the smell of perfume.
Yeah,
are those still signs?
Most people are too smart for that. I mean, you can look in the mirror and figure out, do I have a lipstick stain, and take care of that before you get home. But what about this? Once your mate arrives home, instead of coming to give you a kiss, they dart into the restroom to shower up quickly.
Oh, yeah.
That's definitely a warning sign.
How many signs should you have before you do like a confrontation?
I think it has to be, you have to measure according to yourself. Your metric should be, am I really uncomfortable? Am I having this game playing out in my mind that this person's being unfaithful to me? If you have doubt, I think that you should have an open and honest conversation.
All right.
Why worry about it?
Right, you need to, right? Because otherwise it's going to flare up in other arguments.
Absolutely.
You may argue about the cat when you really want to ask them if they're cheating,
That's right. And the conversation starts like this. You know, honey, I'm having some insecure feelings. I just wanted to check and see. I just have this wonder here. You're missing a lot of our engagements and you're working a lot. Is there anything
going on? All right. Let's say you find out that they're cheating. Does that always lead to divorce? Should it always lead to divorce?
No, it doesn't. I think that you have to determine whether your mate is a habitual cheater or was this something that they just kind of stumbled into. Some people kind of lack refusal skills and they just get trapped up in something. They didn't mean to. So there might be an ability for you to rebuild that relationship. If there was trust there, it was a strong relationship, and there are no signs that this person habitually cheats, I say get some help and work it out.
So the thing is, though, I think it's so hard to. How can you get over it? Because my thing is, I can't imagine a life without my husband. We've been married 20 years. We have 2 wonderful kids. And if I found this out, I think I would want to forgive, but I don't know if I could. So how can you get past that? You got to go seek help?
I think you definitely should have a third voice because you need someone to kind of referee. And then you also need to be very open and honest about what you're going to need to feel secure again. There's things you're going to need. It might be that you want to find out their passcodes. It might be that you're wanting to check their phone from time to time. You need to be upfront and open and honest about that.
And tell us about your book and what we can learn from it.
Well, the Marital Constitution is amazing. I think that it's a very strong guide for building a healthy relationship that can go the distance. It helps you to find compatibility and agreement on the 7 pillars of marriage. You know, there's 7. You build those 7 strong, you can go the distance.
What's number 1?
Well, number 1 would be family and finances. That's 2. Morals and values. These are the areas of compatibility. We find that when relationships are very compatible, when the 2 people are very much alike and share a lot in common, then those are the relationships that are the strongest.
All right, very good. Well, thanks so much for talking with us today.
Pleasure.
Very interesting. For more information, just go online. It's actually bestmarriagekeys.com, bestmarriagekeys.com.